What is going on, football fans out there? And today we're going to talk about what is next with the current slate of football games that we have coming to us, starting this holiday season out the gate with maximum football, other games to follow like Elite Sports Gaming, down the road, Varsity football. What are these games going to do to set themselves apart? So without further ado, let's get into it. As we gear up for the next round of football games to come at us, with maximum football coming out next month, November the 7th, Elite Sports Gaming football on the horizon, and down the road we have varsity football. What will all of these games have that's going to take football gaming to the next level? And in my opinion, it has to be the balance between depth and gameplay, and not the kind of depth that EA's been offering up for almost any game. And I hate to keep on going back to it. The old front page sports football series had extreme depth and customization back in the day. So what are these games going to do to bring something new to the table? We know what Elite Sports Gaming is going to have to offer to create somewhat of like almost a football MMO Fortnite type of experience. We know that Maximum is going to bring building your own universe, and we know that varsity football is going to be bringing that high school football experience. And there's certain things that need to be set in place for all these games, at least I feel, to be successful. And the first one we'll talk about coming up right here. Okay, now, if there are two positions that you must get correct for your football game to feel right, is number one, on offense, you have to get the quarterback position right. The way that he slides around in the pocket, the way that he moves in and out of the pocket, the transition animations, the blending animations, all of that has to look correct, because when I'm on offense, quarterback is the position that I cannot avoid. I will be playing that position each and every down. So the fluidity, how responsive the quarterback is, how smooth he looks when he's handing the ball off, when he's rolling out of the pocket, when he's pitching the ball, throwing the ball. All those animations have to be on point and on time to make the offense as a whole feel smooth. I don't know if that makes any sense, but if the guy that I am controlling is not fluid, the rest of the gameplay is not going to be fluid. And all of the rest of the gameplay needs to flow from this one player. If this is how my quarterback moves, I need that same fluidity with my linemen. That's how you build a very, I think how to put this, a high fidelity as far as visual input. That's how you have to lay it out. And on defense, it would have to be the linebacker. The linebacker is the pretty much the quarterback of the defense. So how he responds, how he gets the zones, how he comes. Now there has to be limits to all this. Not like limits, but a method, like how they play a linebacker, whether he's in a 3-4 linebacker, whether he's a 4-3 or 4-2-5. All those fundamentals have to be specific to certain players and archetypes, how they move, how they look. These are things that I hope, while this game grows, these are the things that they take into account, at least from my perspective. I'm going to be controlling the quarterback every play on offense. At some point, I might be handing it off. It transitions over to the running back. I might be throwing it to the wide receiver, but the common denominator is going to always be, I will always be the quarterback when I'm calling offensive plays. And on defense, in most games, you always spawn from the middle linebacker position. Everything flows outward and downward to defensive tackles and whatnot. You have to make sure that your middle linebackers play smooth and it complements what's going on offense as far as the quarterback, as far as movements, what's required of a middle linebacker. But might be blabbing right now, but let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Some of, or maybe all of the new football games coming out need to have this right here. What I'm showing you is the actual manual for Football Pro 98. You used to actually get a hard copy manual with your disc. But look at some of the stuff that's on these pages here. Look how far back we're talking. DirectX 9. But accessing the play editor, moving players before snap, after snap. Look, exhibition games, weather conditions, plans, profile, difficulties, venues, game controls, multiplayer, and remote. I just want to let you guys know, this is 1998. So there's nothing new underneath the sun, and there's no reason why we don't have a game that is giving us the depth that we want in a football game. Look right here; it's talking about changing game settings. You got the default quarter length, home jersey, the music, the display, ground rules. You could change the rules in this game, and so much stuff that honestly you had to have a manual for it. Today's games are delivered digitally. I don't even know if any of them have access to any kind of online manuals, because the games are so basic and they try to show you everything inside of the game. And even though everything was laid out in Front Page Sports, you would not know everything that's available to you until you actually got in here and started reading stuff that was on the pages of the manual. Look, we're all the way up down here, page 116. New games have no depth, and these are the types of games with these types of features here. Being able to draft and trades and entries. These are the things that kept people building long-lasting dynasties. There's still some people that have Front Page Sports leagues going. They're in their 33rd year of running it. And the reason why, even though the graphics haven't kept up to date, the immersion, displaying the past champions, having a Hall of Fame, all of these things built into one game back in 1998. And I refuse to think that nobody can deliver this type of experience in 2024 with all the technology that is available out there. Several games that I have hopes for, but this is what we need. Not a online over monetized game. We need the initial game to have lots of depth. Then you can sell us all of the extra bells and whistles. But just an opinion, just a thought. Just want to show you guys this before I get out of here. Blabbing a little bit, leaving this up on the screen so you guys can kind of see for yourself everything that was available in this game back in 1998. But until next time, it's been Smoking Jay, and I will see you either in the ring or on the field.